Yeah. Oh, also I found out why my transitions weren't working. I accidentally deleted the folder. Yep, it was simple as that. I deleted the folder. Anyway, let me do the hellos. It is me, Semi Enigma, Eldritch Dragon Mom Bash. Let's see, we got Cass first day. Hello. Azure, hello. And I'm not durable. And Deadpool's feet pics, hello. And Nadia, hello. How art thou? How you doing? It's early in the morning. I don't think my tea's safe yet. Drink water. Well, hey Rafi, hello. How's your week been? So tired. That's cute. But good. Got microwave pizza. Nice. Just got home and I'm eating some homemade pizza. Oh, more pizza. Just going to rest, nothing much. Also keep forgetting to cut some old footage. That's fine. Yeah, I've been getting ready for the trip. That's this weekend. Ugh. Traveling for work and traveling for vacation is two very different things. Like, not many people have jobs that require travel, you know? I do. And there's like a whole to-do about it. Like, we have to do briefings. We have to get reminded, please do not buy alcohol with the company card. Like, they keep saying that. They keep saying, please do not buy alcohol with the company card. I'm just like, who keeps doing that? It's like everything else. If they have to remind you, that means somebody did it. And if they remind you more than once during a meeting, that means someone did it recently. And I'm just like, what alcoholic keeps doing this? You know? Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, like, there's just certain things you're not allowed to use your company card for. You know, which is understandable. The company is not about to pay for you to get, like, 20 cases of beer. You know? But it's very funny. You know? So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. On that note, I will not be able to stream at all next week. Like, there will be no streams next week. Nothing, because I will be physically in another state. Is it the dreaded trip to force you to socialize with your fellow co-workers? No. Hilariously not. It's something that everyone everyone of my jobs how do I put this? Everyone of my particular job category has to do this. So that's more what it is. It's like, everyone has to do this. You thought you did it, you didn't. You have to go over here to do it. And we're also gonna make you take a class. I'm like, what am I taking a class for? I've been doing this for, like, I've been doing the job for a while now. They're like, yeah, but you still need a class. I'm like, what the f... God damn it. But yeah. I have to take a class on doing the job I've already been doing. Peak efficiency. But yeah, I have to, so I have to go to another state for that, because I don't live in the state where our main headquarters is. So they're like, go over there, and I'm like, I don't want to do it. But they're making me, like, they literally will make you travel for all sorts of weird stuff at this job. They're like, oh, you want to learn this skill? You gotta go over there. I'm like, why can't we just do it online? They're like, I mean, the funny thing is, you can do most of the stuff online. They just like seeing you physically in other places, that's all. So to ensure you're still capable at your job, doctors do have to do that too. Yeah, no, I get that. But it's just really funny to me, where I gotta go up, like, I have to take like a 3-hour flight to do something I already been doing. And oh, hello there. I guess we lost sound. I don't know. Anyway, hello there. Zeta Redux, hello. Welcome in Raiders. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm an Elder Dragon Mom Boss. Thanks so much for joining me today. How art thou? I don't know. Like, everything has been crap. I don't know what's going on anymore. I don't know. I'm not gonna deal with it. But anyway, how are you? What were you doing? I keep mentally calling you Gundam Man. Anyway, how art thou? God, I gotta visit people more. I'm a bad friend. You're doing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Ooh, how is it? Is it good? I'll say Malcolm hello. I mean, it fits. Like it's the Gundam Man. Hey, hello. But yeah, I'm just like, oh god, I'm not ready. Ah, yes, the pounce. But yeah, like I have to go traveling. It's great. Finish it now. I can tackle rebirth. What? Who is being rebirthed? Who is being rebirthed in Final Fantasy VII? There's only, is it Aerith? Is it Sephiroth? Is it Genova? Who is being rebirthed exactly? It's a 3-part game series. Oh my god, that sounds so long. Oh my god. The world may never know. If it was up to me, it'd be Sephiroth, and I would keep him in my basement. Anyway, where he belongs. Sorry, this weird like random bout of Sephiroth fan art along with Michael Jackson is just making this the best possible timeline. Let's see, I've been going for like 10 hours, so brain is mush. Oh my god, that's a long time. Please relax, get some food. I don't know, poke a hamster. Like, ugh. Axel, hello, how are you? I feel that, yeah. Like, I mean, I know Michael Jackson has been dead for a really long time, but the fact that everyone's kind of meme-ified him is really funny to me. Especially, like, I think it's because there was, like, a movie, relatively recently, a biopic about Michael Jackson. And then, so because of that, Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney, for some reason, just keeps showing up on my feed. Like, people keep making cute little animations about him, and, like, Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney fighting over a girl, and it's cute. The original VA for Sephiroth got switched for Travis Willingham. I don't know who the crap that is. I hope you enjoyed the abridged series I showed you. It was very funny. Dang, yeah. I'm very bad at actor names, so I'll never know who anybody is ever. You know. Plus, I actually just Critical Role. Don't watch that. Anyway, my big thing is I try my best not to actually get to know actors, because inevitably you're gonna find out something stupid about them. Hey there, hello, welcome in. I do need to get some rest, so I'm gonna have to run and sleep, and I'm glad that I got to send my gremlins over. No problem. Thank you very much for stopping by, and have a great rest. But yeah, I honestly don't try. I try my best not to get to know anything about actors or voice actors, because I'm tired of finding out that they're secretly, I don't know, eating children or something, and then everyone's like, "Oh, well, you can't enjoy the movie they were in because they ate a puppy," and I'm like, I'm so tired. I'm like, just hoping that the actor you like won't be secretly evil is too much stress. I also think of the care combo and stretch. My posture is okay, and I drink some water. You're fine, AJ, but if you ever get famous, I'm gonna stop associating with you. That's the trade-off. I'm gonna stop paying attention if you ever become famous, just because I don't want to find out you secretly ate a gerbil or something. Because that's just what happens, apparently, when you get famous. That's the way it is. That's the way it is, man. When you get above a certain level of fame, you either go crazy or you do something weird. Can't believe that gerbil got eaten, I know, right? Tragedy. That's what it is, tragedy. Like, because, I don't know. you don't have to be a good person to be a good actor, and the fact that people keep trying to pretend there's a correlation there is exhausting. You know, being like all the kind of like the weird thing people have with the whole Harry Potter situation, where it's like you can't enjoy Harry Potter because J.K. whatever is a terrible person, and I'm like, those things weren't even good, but like, I don't know, whatever. You know, be like, oh, you can't enjoy H.P. Lovecraft because he was racist. I'm like, yeah, but he's also dead. You know, TD, hello. Or you can just give AJ to me. I've been getting the cup season feeling and I need to hug a partner right now. Okay, you know what, sure. AJ, go hug Azure, he needs love. Hello, what's with that little face? Mom, can I have a boyga? No. Eat a broccoli. The less the nostalgia wears off, the worse the Harry Potter books get. They've always been bad. They've always been bad. Or the more it wears off, I mean, yeah. Wait, what? Don't worry about it. Yes, we must sacrifice AJ to cuffing season. Anyway. But, like, that's the like, kind of like, like, and that's why I honestly just don't care what the authors, actors, and whatever are doing. Because, like, the fact that so many people are like, oh, I can't enjoy anything made by Bill Cosby because Bill Cosby is a you-know-what. And I'm like, yeah, no. I'm still gonna watch the Bill Cosby show. I'm still gonna watch Little Bill. You're not gonna stop me. Ellie says hello, by the way. She's going back to bed. Good night, Ellie. Have a good sleep. No, I want to be cupped by Stevie. No, you're going to hug Azure and like it. Yes, you were hugging Azure specifically because he's lonely. He's lonely and needs love. He's like a little cotton ball of loneliness. But yeah, that's why, like, if someone says, oh, this actor here or this actress here, I don't care. I don't care. Like, I mean, I don't like Pirates of the Caribbean, but if I did like Pirates of the Caribbean, I wouldn't stop watching them because Johnny Depp is a terrible person. Because in the way I always see it is in the what's the word? Context of the movie that is a character, I can like the character regardless of the actor. Because unless the actor is literally doing weird stuff on screen and they weren't supposed to or something, whatever. But I'm not gonna. But if I liked Pirates of the Caribbean, you know, I wouldn't stop just because Johnny Depp is awful. You know. How is Johnny Depp a terrible person? I know because it was Amber Heard. Honey, we're not gonna have this discussion. We're not having this discussion. Johnny Depp is a terrible person. Amber Heard is also terrible, but she did not deserve that nonsense. There we go. They're both terrible, but Johnny Depp is worse. Anyway. Remember, my word is law. And if you disagree, I recommend you unfollow me now. I'm not even gonna budge on this. The actor I followed, Dio's voice actor, funny enough, FGO's, he's Hans Christian Andersen. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of trying to frame my hobbies around good people, because, like, everybody's a terrible person. Like, I like, what was it, Ocean at the End of the Street or whatever? You know, Street at the End of the Ocean. You know who wrote that? Neil Gaiman. Now Gaiman's a terrible person. Oh no, that means I can't like Sandman. Screw that. I'm gonna still like Sandman. What if I got cuffed by both you and Azure? No, I don't have time for that. Go hug Azure. Anyway. But, like, I'm not gonna stop liking Coraline because Neil Gaiman is a terrible person now. Or he always was a terrible person. We found out about it. I'm not gonna do that. I'm tired. Short guy with blue hair. No, I'm seeing a Hans Christian Andersen. Wait, he has a deep voice? I've never heard his voice. That's off-putting. Okay. Why do they keep doing that to me? I don't even try to hope famous people are good people. Everyone has skeletons in the closet. Exactly! If you think a famous person that you admire is not secretly a terrible person, that's copium, as the kids say. Yeah, you haven't seen it. I know, funny enough, I can only remember his hair. I can't remember anything else. And I think he wears striped pants? I don't know. But, like, Like, that's why I don't think we should ever put creators or artists on a pedestal, because then it creates this really stupid loop, you know? Like, I'm so tired because everyone's terrible. Everyone is secretly terrible. Oh, let me stretch. Ow, my spine. Anyway. Like, everyone's secretly awful. Everyone's secretly awful. Hi, Hattie. Hello, hello. And everyone's like, oh, well, if you like H.P. Lovecraft, that means you're actually a terrible person, and that means you agree with everything he did. And I'm like, oh, I think he's stupid as hell. Like, reading how racist this man is in the context of the text. This is not me. Some people be like, his racism doesn't show in his writing. No, his racism is his writing. This man, literally, if you did not have racism, you could not have H.P. Lovecraft. Damn, yes, he did funny deep voice on a short guy. It was fine on Ozzy oh yeah, Ozymandias, but I can't use giggling. Oh no. That dude was scared of air conditioners. Also, Red Hook. That guy was scared of air conditioners, squids, the ultraviolet color range. This man was scared of everything, and you want me to be like, oh, they're like, oh my god, you're such a bigot, and I'm like, this man was an idiot. Like, I don't even think he was a good writer. I just like to read his stuff because it's funny. Like, reading about how this man is having an aneurysm over a literal vampire house, okay? Like, then he kept making his protagonist weird, sexy, 70-year-old men. Does anyone else notice that H.P. Lovecraft really liked older dudes in his stories for some reason? Like, he just kept putting them there, you know? It was weird. Anyway. But yeah, like, that's why I'm like, everyone's like, oh yes, the artist from the author. No, you kind of need both of those together. Just acknowledge that terrible people can make stuff you like. I have not read any books by H.P. Lovecraft since it's like a unicorn here, yeah. Like H.P. Lovecraft was a very wonky dude. It's just he was very weird. He was just very weird, you know. Like, I like the guy who made Conan, though. What's his name? Robert Howard. I like him. He was also racist. Everybody was racist, but you know. I'm just so tired of basically people being like, oh, if the main actor or the main director or the main, I don't know, storyboard artist got into a scandal, you can't like the thing anymore. I'm so tired. All of my favorite games have references to HP, like Fallout or the N tier game is based off of the mythology of the Lovecraftian horror, like in Bloodborne, and I'm going to agree that it's fucked up things. He actually believed it. Yeah, he was very stupid. But the thing is, the reason I personally don't subscribe to that, because it's very easy to to basically justify not supporting artists because of these psychotic people. Oh, you don't like the guy who wrote Ender's Game because he's actively homophobic or whatever? Oh, well, that means I shouldn't support any artists in case they turned out to secretly be a Nazi or something. And I'm like, I'm so tired. Hi, Vivid. Hello, no. Like, I'm not, like, people still like Rurouni Kenshi, and that guy straight up did crime. Like, people need to shut up. Being like, if you, and the thing is, I'm not gonna be like, you can't like Rurouni Kenshin. Like, no. You know, whether we like it or not, a straight up pedo, like, made an awesome series. Oh no. Because unfortunately, art does not depend on morality. If it did, we'd have way more shittier artists. It creates reactionary witch hunts. It does, because it's easier to complain than to create. Like, it's literally like, oh, well, I don't have to support this person because they said a comment 20 years ago when they were like an idiot, you know? Or hell, even if they're a bigot now, but they still like people literally going after like the voice actress of Pearl from like Steven Universe, who's basically a very horrifyingly bad example of a space lesbian, and then they're like, oh, well, we can't watch Steven Universe because the lady who was the voice actress of Pearl is a Trump supporter or some shit. And I'm just like, what? No. What is wrong with you? I'm not gonna stop watching Steven Universe because the voice actress of Pearl was an idiot or whatever. I don't know. Allegedly. Allegedly. I frankly do not care. Because that's just the nature of the game, you know? It's like, that's the thing. When people tend to be actors or whatever, they are literally just kind of behaving in a way they probably wouldn't. That's what makes them actors. So, I don't care if this supports her because honestly, I have a very morbid view of things of if you don't want to support someone, unalive them. Anyway, which you shouldn't do because that's stupid, but that's the way it's starting to get. It's starting to turn into, well, as long as this person is dead and can't benefit, we're fine. No, that's terrible. Don't do that. And see, if you work only in absolutes, you miss out on a lot. You miss out on a lot of cool things, or your point of view is narrowed to a pinpoint. Exactly. Like, just go in with the Zach whatever. Steven's actor is produced nice music. You know, like and not only that, but one thing a lot of people forget is a lot of these things are collaborative. That's the other thing that pisses me off, is that a lot of these projects are collaborative. If you decide, you know, as for example, people who are like trying to be like, don't watch the Harry Potter movies, the JK didn't have as much to do with the movies other than general direction, but there was a different director. All of the actors, all of the producers, we're gonna basically be a dick to all those people because one stupid lady decides that women can only be women a certain way. Come on now. You tend to forget the actor that plays a character you like is not the same as the actor. Exactly. Like I remember like hearing that people were like some people were disappointed that Homelander's actor is not an actual asshole in real life. And he's like, yeah, it's called playing a character. Like, it's weird how people want to conflate, like, you know, actors with their characters. I'm like, if that's the case, then, you know, I don't know. Never go towards the guy who played Hannibal, I guess. You know? But, like, all this to say, I don't care who the actor is. Stop saying what their name is. I will never know who it is. I don't know the real name of the guy who played Bob Ross, and I do not want to know. Hey Jeremy, hello and home. That's why when I make my series, I hope that no one remembers the person behind it. I hope nobody remembers me, that they only remember what I have created, and they assume that I ate a puppy. Would I eat a puppy? No. And puppies would be pretty gamey, actually. Now, have you ever seen, like, those really fat wiener dogs? I'd eat one of those. I would definitely eat one of those, because they're like a little walking sausage. Like, oh no, we're gonna have to cancel Semi. Semi said she'd eat a dog. I would eat the dog. I'm not gonna... All I can think about is, like, a certain someone be like, they're eating the dogs! That is not funny, because that was used for racism. But it was kind of funny. Time to write that Google Doc to fill out the bingo card. Not the bingo card. If you work in mainstream entertainment, you probably sacrifice the baby to Moloch. Like, the way I honestly kind of noticed is that it's kind of impossible to keep super good morals the more famous you get. The environment is just not there, you know? Like, it's not. Like, it's kind of like how it doesn't matter how much you believe in justice. If you become a police officer, you will become corrupt at some point, or you'll either become corrupt, die, or quit the force, because the institution kind of makes it so you have to behave badly in order to succeed. That's kind of like how it is with everything. Oh shit, and the topic of weirdo that is JK Rowling or whatever the hell her name is. People have tried to find the tweet where she says that transphobic stuff. Turns out it didn't exist. Literally just for a full year. people have been trying to find the tweet using the Wayback Machine, and it got deleted. They can't find it, and it's like a weird Mandela effect. No, I think it does exist. I honestly feel like it does exist, because then again, why is she being transphobic now, though? Power breeds parasites? It does. It does. You know, it is. Like, that's why I plan to become evil when I become famous. When I become famous, I will be kidnapping dogs and cats, and I will be holding them captive in my house, and force feeding them delicious treats. You know, I'm gonna be a comic book villain about it. You're not wrong. I've seen the popular Terraria mod devs explode and stop development because the CEO or the new CEO are bad people. So yeah, people like, if anything, bad people are just gatekeepers, honestly. Like, everyone is just like, oh my god, Gachi Akita is bad now because the creator is racist or whatever. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't. Like, unless they're murdering people in the streets, then they should just be put in jail. Like, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of people being like, you know, if I say I like a certain series and they're like, oh, did you know that the artist did this? And I'm like, I don't care. And they're like, what? You don't care? You don't care about this? Well, that means you're a bad person. I'm like, yeah, I'm a bad person. And what? What do you want from me? Like, I'm a terrible person for... Like, people thought I was a terrible person for thinking Harry Potter was mid, so I'm just like, oh, whatever. the amount of time people are like, oh my god, Harry Potter's bad now. Bad now? It was always bad. That stuff was horrible. And I'm not saying morally, I'm just saying, like, narratively, it's kind of shit. Hey, Rinrin, hello. Like, you mean to tell me that Harry goes from living in a little closet to being a magical millionaire, and he doesn't help his best friend whose entire family is poor as fuck? What the hell? Like, that's canonical. No one talks about that. Everyone's just like, oh my god, the transphobia. I'm like, the classism. And also, like, in the world of Harry Potter, Hitler was right. What the fuck? Like, y'all ignore that because transphobia is easier to be mad about than everything else. Hi, Dan, hello. That's cool and all, but I'm stuck in the closet right now for absolutely no reason at all. Aren't you, like, in France or something? Like, that's why I'm like, don't pick your battles with me. Okay, so the Gachiakatsu thing was the Twitter freaks being weirdos. Like, the racism in question was literal sharing a video of a Japanese fan doing the jabber dance and with leaks on his front. Yeah, no, and it wasn't even like her. It was literally just some other crap. That's why I don't care anymore, because people will literally see straight up actual racism, and then instead they're gonna go after the least, like, meaningful nonsense ever. They'll be like, oh, well, I mean, yeah, this person over here did literally whitewash every character that they saw, but this lady said LOL to, like, this person over here, like, wearing leaks on his head. So obviously she is literally Hitler. And I'm like, are you what? Like, I can't take things seriously with people. Like, I'm so tired. So I just don't care anymore. I just don't. If someone's like, oh, well, you know, oh, it turns out, like, because y'all will, not y'all, but, like, people see straight up grifters talking about how they want to kill all Jews or something, but then they'll be like, this person over here mentioned that, like, you know, I don't know, lipstick should only, like, lipstick doesn't look good on this, like, color palette, and people are like, oh, racism, and I'm like, what the fuck, what? Like, but I also do understand people go after what's easy, not what's difficult, because it's difficult to go after people who are just outright whatever, because they're the majority, you know? People just want personal armies to rage about, thinking about things that bother them. Personally, I'd rather just change, rather than change anything. Yeah, people are just lazy. That's it. Like, they just are. And I'm tired. I'm so tired. Like, that's why I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna do what I want to do, you know? Like, if it's problematic, if people find what I do problematic, I don't know, come after me, I guess. I hope you feel better. Get some therapy, or don't. I don't know, eat a cornball, whatever. Because it's like, because I think this, in my opinion, because this, I was thinking about it the other day when I was having an existential in my car, as is tradition, that I'm not as creative as I used to be because I'm trying to not be problematic. But like, that's dumb. I'm just gonna be problematic as hell, you know? Because being problematic is easier than not being problematic. If someone calls me out for something, I'll be like, yep, you're right, I'm terrible. I'm gonna go and, I don't know, eat a bagel or something. Until you know, whatever. Like, what are they gonna do about it, you know? Because everyone's, like, worse ever anyway. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. They'll be like, I'd rather just spend all my energy making the stuff I want instead of hoping other people stop being terrible. Eat a bagel shaped like a gerbil. I know there's a bread shaped like a gerbil. I would eat that. I would absolutely eat gerbil bread. I would do it. I would eat gerbil bread, hamster bread, cat bread. Is it in the shape of an animal? I'm gonna eat it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat the animal. And it's just a bunch of weirdo fans that were just straight up being weirdos, wanting their fanfic to be real and wanted the character to be trans for some reason. What the hell? What? Wait, okay. If the trans community thought Jax was bad representation for trans characters, they would lose their shit about this stuff. Not Jabber. Oh no. God damn it. Ruby? I don't know. Okay, no, and again, the thing is, there's nothing wrong with being trans. Being trans is not great, but like, I have no issue with the whole trans thing. But the problem I have sometimes, it all leads back to Jax. The issue I have with it is I started noticing a very creepy correlation. Now, again, preface. You're okay if you're trans. If you're trans, you're okay. However, I noticed that when people kind of push for it, it's in a very kind of fetishy kind of way. They're doing it because it's different, not because it makes sense. You know? Like, not the not Jabber. There's a character even more diabolical than Jabber in the anime. Don't tell me, I want to read it myself. But like, I'll say the Vulcan hello though. But it bothers me how people will be like, oh, this character is trans, or this character is gay, not because it makes sense for the character, but because that's their literal, they just want to be different, you know? And it bothers me because I understand, like, representation is important, but I'm sorry, if there's no artist representation, but the only representation is Hitler, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I guess this is my lot in life. I'm not gonna do that. People be pissing me off being like, oh my god, this representation is horrible, it makes us all look bad, but at least it's representation. No! Do better! Do better! Don't just settle for half-ass representation because it exists. Because that's what stereotypes are, and stereotypes are bad. Like, people need to stop settling for piss water. I'm so tired. That's what I call bad representation, by the way. I call it piss water. Anyway, you know. So I'm like, which is why I feel like when I start actually publishing my stuff, I'm gonna get canceled for being problematic, because I will just, my frustrations will be in my art, and people will know. People will know. Like, I'm not even gonna say half the nonsense I'm gonna do, because I would like it to be a very unpleasant surprise. But like, there's some things that I want to do that, like, I know people will be annoyed by because it's just easier to make the character one way or the other, and I don't want to do that. won't spoil it, but I know you'll be shocked and possibly want this man more because I know your preference for evil men. Ellie doesn't like this character because they hurt her baby in the anime. Oh no. Hello, friend. Hey there, Rosa. Hello. Welcome in. Also, thank you very much for joining the organization. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm an Eldritch Dragon Mom boss, so you can pick up your badge at the front desk. But yeah, I've decided when I start making my stuff, people are gonna probably be pissed at me because I'm gonna just do stuff my own way, and they'll be like, "Oh my god, Semi is the phobic," and I'm like, if you say so, I guess. I don't know. Because people because I like Witch Hat Atelier, you know, and I'll be like, oh wow, we got so much nice representation, but everyone's like, well, we don't want that. We want this guy in particular. And I'm like, why? Oh. Okay. People aren't even genuine with what they want. They literally just they just want their weird cannons, and I'm like, I'm literally being like, oh my god, because I like how Witch Hat Atelier actually addresses some really interesting stuff, but no one cares about that. All they care about is weird, you know, BL nonsense that doesn't exist. Hey Lily, hello. And not to say that there are no gay men in Witch Hat Atelier. There blatantly is, but nobody likes those guys. How weird people got about, I noticed that there was a very subtle shift with Laios from Dungeon Meshi. Anyone else notice the weird shift that had? Anybody knows the weird shift in Dungeon Meshi? There's still some people who still ship Laios and Cabru, but you ever notice there's a slight shift there? You know? Wait, the autism? What do you mean? What do you mean the autism? But I noticed that there was a shift there, and it makes me laugh because I know why that shift happened. Because I read the entire manga, okay? So Dungeon Meshi is over. Not the anime, I think. I think the anime is still going, but I read the manga. I know how the manga ends, and I know why the shift happens, and it makes me laugh because people are disingenuous as hell. Such a gorgeous show. It's getting hard to find cheap copies of the manga. I just read online. Yeah, the blonde guy with gold eyes. Oh, people were saying he's autistic representation. I guess. I don't care. I don't understand enough about autism to say if that is or isn't. But if someone says it is, okay, whatever. But just because autism is another thing that's kind of weird that people keep saying characters are, when it's just the character's weird and it bothers me a bit. This is just me personally, because it's starting to make it so that how do I explain this? I think what I don't like about just saying a character is one thing or another is that if you are like that but you're not the thing, then it makes it feel like there's something wrong with you, and it bothers me. He kind of is, honestly. Lack of social awareness, hyperfixation on specific topic outside thinking of problems. I don't know. Is that something that only autistic people do? Because I kind of don't feel like it is. Because I don't know. Hey there, Pulse, hello. It's very TikTok self-diagnosis. Oh, I mean, Ellie's my point of reference. It bothers me because I've been, studying stuff, you know? And I'm like, and if you don't I don't know, because I don't know what the diagnosis is, and because it is also a spectrum, it's very off-putting to me to be like, this character is weird, therefore they're autistic, instead of just having a tolerance for weird people. That's how it feels. It feels like, oh, well, they're this, so I don't know. It bothers me. It bothers me. You know? Because it literally kind of makes it so what if you just don't have the diagnosis though, and you're still like that? You know? Because I'm I've kind of, after doing a lot of I don't as much as people seem to want me to be, I don't think I'm actually autistic at all. Like, I was thinking I was, but like, I'm not. Like, mainly because I think the other problem is that people don't interact with, people don't know what I'm like when I'm not streaming. And so a lot of people just, a lot of the weird things I do to autism, even though I'm not, because I don't know. Like, I'm just a traumatized adult. Hey there, Sammy, hello, no, welcome in open, how are you? No, you aren't, you're just weird. Yeah, pretty much, I'm just weird. Yeah, it's infantilized, and the fact that a lot of people treat Laios like he's a child weirds me out, because and again, if he actually is autistic and the author said so, okay, sure, but like, by just slapping the autism label on him, people start treating him like a child, and it got weird. It gets weird. Where I'm tempted to get checked on autism ADHD, then I saw the price, and I was like, fuck! I can't afford to be autistic! Don't need a diagnosis to see that, yeah. Am good, you? I'm good. I'm good. We're gonna start drawing boring stuff in a little bit. I have one set I'm gonna probably work on. But I think that's the one thing about labels that bothers me, is the label literally forces nuance out the door. Like, for example, because I don't quite understand trans issues, I've been trying to find videos by trans people. And or even people who are just questioning. And one thing that bothers me is the amount of people who project their own weirdness onto these people. Like, there was this one video I love this video because this person speaks about the complicatedness of gender identity, where number one, they live in a country where being a woman is kind of shitty. Two, they have this, it's kind of like if there was a magical way for them to become like their like fictional character that they use, because they're technically a VTuber. So they're like, if there was a way that I could just become their VTuber, they'd be happy. But that's not the reality. In reality, they're a big muscular dude. And they also like being a big muscular dude in reality, even though internally they would have, if they had their way, they would have been a woman. You know? But they have their reasons for not transitioning, and I'm not saying you shouldn't transition. If transitioning to you is important, then do it. But I do like how this person also says that, look, just because they take into account that in reality it's more complicated than that. You know? They don't live in a place where being a woman is safe. So even if they were to transition, they would be putting themselves more in danger if they were to look more, if they managed to even pass. You know, like, there's all kinds of stuff like that. And again, if you can and want to, go on ahead, please do, as long as it makes you happy. But when I looked at the comments, it weirded me out how everyone kind of ignored what this person was saying, and saying, well, no, if you want to be a woman, that will make you happy, ignoring the reality of this person's situation. Kind of like, you know, oh, if you're a certain sexuality, you should just come out and be happy, ignoring the fact that that could put this person's life in danger. Like, being like, or how I was watching this one very fascinating video of, it was a trans man. So he basically, female to male. You wouldn't know if he didn't say anything. And so he's living his life, you know, going by he, him, and everything. But his job found out that he was trans, and it made things very awkward because he works in a male-dominated field, you know? And, like, as much as he would like to just say, you know, because he doesn't necessarily want to come out, like, it's very interesting that he's like, he would rather just people know he's trans, but he also understands how dangerous that could be. And the whole thing was very interesting, looking at the reality of the situation, because this person is living as a man, you know, but they would prefer to tell people, hey, you know, like, I'm trans, so there's some learned experiences as a man that I do not have, because I transitioned as an adult. So there's some things that he would not understand because he grew up a girl. Like that, that's interesting. It opens my eyes to the fact that, you know, yeah, just because you transition doesn't mean everything's gonna be, you know, hunky-dory easy, you know? But people are literally just being like, oh my god, no, you should just do the thing, as if it's gonna be like lollipops and rainbows every day. I have like undiagnosed ADHD that I've been seen by a professional, but we just refuse to have it written down for some reason. Self-aware fit, seeing things from other perspectives sounds like a giga chat. Like, I want to know, because literally listening to white ladies on Twitter is not really going to help me understand the trans experience. I'm just saying. I'm so tired. Like, I don't have these struggles, so my opinion is probably oh wait, I don't have these struggles, so my opinion is probably isn't valid. But I imagine gender identity is a lot more complicated than just be that gender if it makes you happy. There are always factors that will need to be considered because we don't live in a perfect world. That's the thing. We don't live in a perfect world. We live in a misogynistic, racist, phobic world. That's the type of world we live in. You know? And I think we should take that into accountability, you know, or into, like, you know, consideration. Like, I don't know, like, not to mention, what if you, like, because again, I still feel sorry for, like, non-masculine men, you know? It's a slightly easier for, like, non-feminine women because misogyny, but it's really sucky for, like, guys who just aren't that masculine. It's so hard for them. Like, if you're not being a man, your life is actively worse than if you're just, you know, a masculine woman. Like, because, you know, misogyny or whatever. You know, but then people will tell you, oh, if you like knitting, you're trans. And I'm like, that's a bit of a jump. Now, if they are, cool. But if they're not, that's awkward. You know, I don't like when people kind of weaponize labels to force conformity. That's what it is. Yeah. Like, when people just put a label on you, acting like they're helping you, but it's not because they want to help you, it's because they want to feel more comfortable. Like, I notice a feminine man is way more disturbing to people than, like, a freaking trans woman, and it's really weird. Like, it's so weird. But this is just my opinion, obviously. If you disagree, which you can, that's fine. Labels are funny, clothing is for everyone, but you gotta get labeled. Yeah, like, if you want to wear a skirt, you must be feminine and a girl. If not, then, I don't know, you're a deviant or something. You know? And I don't know, these are things that bother me in particular. If they don't bother you, that's fine, but, like, they bother me. Because, again, I tend to get put into a lot of categories I don't belong in, and it bothers me because then people will get mad at you and saying you're denying yourself if you just don't go with the flow. You know? They're like, oh, well, if you're not, that means you're just denying yourself and lying to yourself. I'm like, bro, you're not even listening to me. Like, you're projecting your weirdness onto me, you know? I mean, I'm somewhat tall man with a full beard and a bit of a resting bitch face. But I freak out, but I freak out with Ellie if she finds something cute, and I like cute things. That sounds adorable. Hi there, Scythe67. Welcome in, how are you? Okay, we're gonna start doodling. We're gonna start doodling, kids. Alright, I'm gonna get ready. I'm getting ready. I don't know, I honestly do feel like accepting, like, dealing with, like, conforming to societal pressure for something that isn't really you, I think is actually really bad. That's just me, though. Because I firmly believe that, you know, being yourself is hard enough, but conforming to what other people think of you is just, I don't know, it's sad. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and move on over. We're gonna move on over to here. And we're gonna move down here. Whoop, nope. Down here. Down there. Okay, here we go. You're like, Shami, what is this? It's a floor plan. Because I know how to make those because I hate myself. Oh god. Okay. Alright. So is giving a squishmallow to someone on a date a bad thing? It depends. If it's a first date, probably. Third date, yeah, that's fine. Also, make sure you find out what they like so you don't just give them a random squishmallow. You know? Like, you have to kind of do some investigation there. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do in here first. Like Ellie does, loves a Mimikyu, the fake Pokemon, the fake Pikachu Pokemon. And I got really happy when I found her a big plushie of it telling, hey Ellie, check this out. It's freaking adorable. Oh, that's so cute. Are you an architect? No, but I went to college for drafting and minor architecture. Wasted degree, but you know what? It works in the end. Okay, so we're gonna do this part right in here. We're gonna go for this part right in here. Okay. Let's see. So this is what I'm looking at. So, okay. We're gonna pop this out right quick, and we're gonna make a new one. Let's see. No, we're gonna put you back in here. There we go. Have you ever read House of Leaves? I have not, because I am lame. Let's see. So we're gonna stick. Okay, so we're gonna stick this up here. So I can just remember what the frick I'm looking at. Okay. And for that. Yeah, if you went shopping with Ellie, my eyes instantly go to the cute pink stuff because I love surprising Ellie with cute things. Like, cute things are cute. Cute things are cute. Okay, we're gonna turn this sideways and we're just gonna sketch out what I'm looking at here. I don't know, I think it's sad that, like, there's all these, like, labels that are everywhere, and then it literally causes things to be confusing because there's nothing more crushing than seeing someone change themselves utterly, trying to match expectations, only for them to be disappointed when it turns out that it isn't what they thought it would be. Hey there, Ashfang, hello, welcome in, how are you? Like, cause like, for example, just because someone loses weight doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to have the body that they desire. You know, stuff like that. Also, hey there, tired yourself? I'm tired too. Like things like that. There's like the reality, like, because we're all kind of taught that, oh, if you lose weight, you'll be happy, you know? But that might not actually be the case, and it's very depressing when it isn't, you know? Like, if you've ever seen, like, The Biggest Loser, for example, like, that thing will destroy your faith in humanity. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay. So, basically we're gonna just block this out here. Get ready to be bored out of your minds. Get bored out of your minds with this. Okay, you want to use this color? Yeah, we'll use this color. And a pretty gothic color. Getting fit does have mental health benefits, but it's not cure. It isn't like, it's one of those things where if you want to exercise more, but not necessarily to lose weight, it has to be, it requires a different mindset. But, like, I don't know. But it's sad because people are like, oh, well, if you're not losing weight, you're doing it wrong. Never mind, like, you know, what that kind of takes into it, you know? Okay, and it's gonna go off like this. I'm gonna shrink that because I want this to be a set, so it needs to be as big as possible. Okay, it's far away here. It's gonna be massive. Can't destroy what was never there. Exactly. Let's see. just put it over. And then... No, I don't... I forgot. This is actually a little bit shorter, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit shorter. There we go. Then we have this coming out like that. And then we have this. And this. 1 point perspective is my friend. Oh, 1 point perspective. What would I do without you? Absolutely nothing. Oh, and then this is gonna be right here. Okay. I think this needs to go a little further back, actually. What did I learn from going to technical college? Perspective. That's it. That's all I learned was 1 point perspective. I think 1 point perspective is the best perspective. School started back up, and I'm having to wake up at 4 a.m. Oh god, that sucks. Hey there, random black white. Hello. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. I want to exercise so I can at least get fit. Not reaching to be buff or jacked. Now, like, honestly, I think exercise is great because it does give you more energy. Like, that's the thing. It gives you so much more energy. It is so nice. Like, it gives you more energy. It helps with, like, circulation and like, you know, it helps with a lot more than just weight. And I think it is kind of sad how a lot of people think that, oh, if I'm not like, because then you get all these thin people dying of like heart failure, and like, because no one ever really talks about that, because they're like, oh, if you're, and the thing is, what fat is legitly pisses me off, because people will be like, oh, this, like, because I understand everyone's like, oh, well, I'm 30 pounds overweight, and then they always show a picture of someone who's like so morbidly obese that their freaking ankle is the size of their neck. Like, what are you doing? I'll say either deadhead or no. I'm honest. I'm gonna be honest. I'm trying to lose weight with Ellie. I don't care how my body looks. I just want to be healthy, and I'm just hoping to help Ellie get her ideal weight and body shape. Yeah, like, and I get that. Like, the only problem I always have with the body shape thing is that basically the easiest way to figure out what your body shape is look at your parents. like look at your parents, and that is most likely what your body shape is going to look like. Even if your parents aren't healthy, but look at your parents when your parents were younger. Like, if you can find any pictures of what your parents look like when they're younger, because for some reason they're always just better looking when they're younger, and if that's most likely what you would look like, you know, that's the easiest way to tell. Hello, semi-automatic enigma. Hello, welcome in, welcome in. I exercise because I enjoy it, plus I want to improve when it comes to parkour. Yeah, no, exactly. Like, me, I actually just like the energy, as well as, also, I also just like walking. Oh yeah, that Ellie will get her ideal body shape then. There you go, exactly. Damn, I guess I'm gonna get the boy physique that was destined as foretold. Let's see, I think this should probably go further back, because that's not very big. Ah, yes, as foretold in the prophecy, cats must be femboy. Here we go. Probably do it like that. Move you over. Because whenever I make backgrounds for my comic, I like to try and make them as big as possible. Okay, so we have this here, this here. Okay. Let's see. Let me look at my floor plan again. Oh wait, there's like a hallway right here. Okay, so if that's the case, well, I'll probably just add these later. I'll add these later, because then I won't have to worry about it. So we have this here, and then there is gonna be kitchen, and then there's like a see, there's a kitchen, and then there's like a wall here. I'll just have to put an extra wall there. I'll probably have to add some differences here. There we go. Okay. Actually, let's just put this further down inside. There we go. Okay, you know, that is way too long to be a hallway. Oh my god. There we go. That was way too big for a hallway. Okay, there we go. It's slightly different from the floor plan, but it will do. It will do. Here, it's gonna be like right here. Okay. I think that work, and then this is gonna go outside. This is gonna have a little bench in front of it. I'll have to deal with the actual dimensions later. And then this is gonna be a window. And this is gonna also have this is the kitchen. This is gonna be the kitchen area. I'll have to figure out the dimensions later. So there's gonna be the kitchen. We got some cabinets. Let's see. Then we got some cabinets. Okay. Anyway, let me see. Ah, yes, one for the durable. Also, hey there, Dio. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you? You see, I'm either gonna be chubby and have a gut, both of which I don't really complain about. Let's see. What the fuck I might be about is dad, because my dad has ripped arms for his age. Like, I think I'm gonna have a mutation with my parents' genes, because I'm a foot taller than them. Oh no. My mom is very skinny while my dad is big. I think I'm just gonna be stuck at the medium. Yeah. I'm glad it's Friday. Me too. Fun fact. I literally look like my mom. Like, I look like my mom, and like my mom, my aunts, and my grandma all have the exact same body type, so we all look alike. It's very fun because I can steal my mom's clothes. So that's why, like, a lot, like, again, now if you don't know your parents, I don't know, sucks to suck, but like, it's kind of interesting to me that if you're like, oh, I want to look a certain way, look at your parents. That is the easiest way to tell if what you want is achievable or not. It's just look at your parents. Actually, I want the fridge is gonna go right here. So this is gonna be where the fridge is. So this is gonna be where the fridge is. So I think I'm gonna move this further down. This is gonna go further down then. It's right here, and then because right here is gonna be the pantry. We have the pantry. The pantry is gonna be here. Instead of a closet, it's gonna be the pantry. Okay, cool. And then we have the window. Instead of the worldo is the window. We have the window. And then we have over here. We have a door. We have a door here. And then we have. And then we have the couch. Oh god, this is all off scale, by the way. This is all off scale until I figure out where the frick everything is. And then we have a chair. We have like something like a love seat. And then we have a chair. There's like a bookshelf. Let's see, we have a bookshelf. Oh god, it's looking worse. Ah! She. Oh, thank you for the carrot combo. I stretch. I don't know what my posture's doing, and I can finally drink my tea without it scalding me to death. Let's see here. I'm exceptionally medium person. At first glance, I look pretty unassuming, but let's say aren't you like muscular as crap? I've seen you. Anyway. Damn, some of these genes on her mom's side are strong. It's eliminated her dad's. Yeah, I have my dad's face and nothing else. Everything else is my mom. It is so funny. According to my mom and older sister, I'm the spitting image of my grandfather when he was in his 20s, even with the same beard. Oh, yeah. Genetics are weird. Also, thank you very much, Casey. I have a stretch. Forgot what my posture doing to drink my tea. To the window, to the wall, wait a minute. But yeah, I'm like a carbon copy of my mom's side. Everyone looks the exact same. Like my sister looks a bit more like my dad, which is really funny. Like when it comes to body type, but like yeah, I'm a spinning image of my mom. Like you could tell I'm my mom's daughter. Let's see, I am, but it's not noticeable clothes. Yeah, because you wear like baggier clothes. Okay, and then okay, so this is good. This is good. Okay, so now that we've done the horrifying part, we are going to do my favorite of the perspective tool, which is ass. Okay, perspective tool. So we're gonna go from here. And here. Okay, cool. Perspective tool, show on all layers. And we're gonna put you up here because that way I won't get lost later. Okay. Perspective tool. Alright. Let's see, and then we're gonna use the line tool because I can't be bothered. Sure. Okay, good. And then we use like a darker blue for this. Okay. You were shown the Carfax. It was scientifically, the pundits swear it be doing a funny. It do. I'll say Jax, hello. What the fuck did I just walk into? We're talking about genetics. We're talking about genetics. Okay. So first things first, we're gonna do the base walls here. Oh wait, that is not what I want to do. I want to use this. There we go. Base. Okay. I do it in blue because I don't feel like it otherwise. Ooh boy, I was way off. Oh god. Oh no. Ooh, that was way off. Oh jeez. The perspective over here was really bad. Oh god. Do I want to keep it in that direction then? Because I kind of want it to look like that. Okay, you know what? We're gonna redo it. Because I don't quite like that. Okay. Let's try this again. Because I was like, oof. Because I like this drastic one here. I like this here. I also like this here. So I guess it's just gonna be... there we go. It's a compromise. It's a compromise. Compromise. There we go. That's the thing about perspective. You never know where it's gonna go. Oh, anyway. Yes, I've been say-so'd. The horror. Timmy got say-so'd. It wasn't me this time. Oh yeah, no, it was Jack. In fact, the reason I'm so fast is because my mom was the fastest girl in the neighborhood and my father was the fastest boy. I'm literally unable to be bred for speed. That is so funny. Okay, so let's try this again. It'll be a little bit different, but I think this is definitely closer to what. Yeah, I like this a lot better. Okay. I'm gonna stick you down here. Or a little bit higher up. That'll work, and it'll be fine. Let's see. There we go. Okay. And then we're gonna just put you here. No, we're gonna put you further back. We're gonna put you right there instead. Okay. As for you, we're gonna stick you right here. Okay. You're familiar with the nanny? Doesn't it like the lady with the weird nasally voice? Like the weird nasally voice who's like, you know, who like keeps trying to date the random Englishman. Oh, I feel like that should be further up. Ugh, I don't like that. Okay. Yeah. And put you up here. Right up. Oh, this is a bit farther away than I thought it would be. Yeah, I thought it would be higher. Oof, that is. Look, like, you know, we're gonna have to trust the process. We're gonna have to trust the process. We're gonna trust the process. Oh, not quite what I wanted. Oh, wait, I forgot. Shoot. Yeah. Maybe I just don't like where it is. Damn. Yeah, that's not working either. Okay, okay. Oh, this is so hard. I don't want to do 2-point perspective. Don't make me. Oh, God. I don't want to do 2-point perspective, but I might have to, even though I hate it. I hate 2-point perspective. Let's see if I can just not have to, because I don't want to do 2-point perspective, but I might have to. I might have to do 2-point perspective, even though I frickin' hate it. Trust the process. Context is secondary. I might have to do 2-point perspective. Oh, God. No, I don't want to do 2-point perspective. It's annoying. It's so annoying, but I might have to. People do not understand the horror of 2-point perspective. Looking at this room, it might actually be 2-point perspective. Fuck. Oh, God. 2-point perspective isn't a stealth boiler shape? Nope. Okay, wait. 1 second. 1 second. I have to go get a thing for this. Go get a thing for this. Perspective. I am not doing 3-point. Hell no. Wait, that's not how you right. Oh. Perspective. Like, 2-point perspective is like the most annoying thing ever, and I hate doing it. I hate it. But that might just be what I have to do. Oh, God. I just don't have a thing for it, so I'll have to figure something out. Doesn't let me do more than one. No, I don't want it in Japanese. I want this in English. Material catalog. Let's see. This is not helping. Am I really gonna have to be a doink about this? Because I don't want to do this. I don't want to do it. Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Am I gonna, are you really gonna make me do this the old-fashioned way? Please don't. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Damn it! Okay, okay, fine, I guess. We're gonna have to do this old-fashioned way. Gosh, darn it. But Shemmy, what about the Japanese? Oh, God. Okay, alright, I'm gonna have to make a folder for this. Alright. Perspective. Even though I hate doing it. Okay, okay. We're gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, so... What's the old-fashioned way? Isn't the old-fashioned way... I think it is a drink. Let's see, we're gonna put it right here. Okay, here's the horizon line. I hate myself. Let's see, horizon... line. Alright, here's the horizon line. Okay, so we're gonna go from... let's see. We're gonna use green. So, where are my 2 points? So, we have you. Alright, so we got you. And then we also have you. Let's see. So we also have you. Alright, so those are gonna be my 2 points. Roughly. Oh wait, then everything else would be really... Well, you know, we'll figure it out. Okay. Yeah, we gotta make folders. We gotta make folders. God, I hate doing this. Okay. It's been a very long time since I've done anything, because usually I have, like, a snap folder for this, but, we're gonna have to do it the dumb way today. Okay. So, let's see if this actually works the way I want it to, or if it's gonna be stupid. Okay, so there is the horizon line, and so we're gonna have perspective 1. Okay. Perspective 1. Get back here. Oops. Nope, I lost it. Okay, wait. 1. Nope. 1. Let's see, and then we have this one. Okay, and we're gonna just stick both of you guys in here and hope for the best. Now first I have to see if it works or not. Okay, so we're gonna see if this works. Okay, that one works. And then what about you? You work? Okay. All right. I hate perspective. Anyway. We'll do it live! F it, we ball! Okay, so I'm still gonna have that for reference. Okay. Thank you for the character combo. I stretch. I don't know what my posture doing, and I drink some water. Also, thank you very much, Egoth, for joining the organization. You can pick up your badge at the front desk. Anyway. No, everyone's like, oh, for comics, you gotta draw your backgrounds. You gotta draw your backgrounds. This is why no one draws backgrounds. Backgrounds are annoying as hell. Let's see, baselines. Like, backgrounds are annoying and I hate them. Okay, so for this, actually, I'm kind of curious. Can I turn them both on at the same time? And what happens if I do? It's been a while. What happens if I do both of them at the same time? Err. Okay, or not. It still only does one at a time. I was curious. Okay. So, we're gonna start with over here. We're gonna start with over here. Axe. The comic will take place in limbo with the the background should be the white void. Honestly, that's kind of how it feels. Like, backgrounds are like, they're not hard, but they are tedious. That's kind of the problem with them, is that they're not hard, but they are tedious, and they take just enough know-how to be annoying. I'm gonna put like up here. Okay, that works. Like, that's kind of always been, at least my issue with them, is that they do kind of require a lot of not a lot, but at least just enough know-how to be annoying, you know? That's kind of always been the problem I had with them, is that they require just enough nonsense to be annoying as hell. Okay, and then let's see if this will work for what I want it to. Okay, will you be... Nope, it still looks like ass. Oh, well, I mean... If I do it like that, it still looks weird. No, this isn't working either. Fuck. I'm gonna have to actually just make it central. That's what I'm just gonna have to do. Okay. Alright. Well, this is a bust. Okay, let's get rid of these. Because I tried not to make it, like, in the center, but I guess I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to actually put it in the center, even though I don't want to. Okay. Let's see, this looks like ass. Okay. So I will just deal with the terrible, terrible anatomy. Alright. Because it's just like, ugh. There's more than anything, I just want this one right here. This is like the problem child right here. Okay. I will just deal with the fact that this is just gonna be horrifyingly where it is. Okay. We're just gonna delete that. Okay. Fuck it, we go. Anyway. So this is why these take so long. Okay, because the biggest focal point is right here. This is a big focal point right here that I am dealing with. Okay. There, yeah. This is gonna be annoying, but it'll be fine. This is gonna be annoying, but it'll be fine. Oh, stop it. And this right here. Anyway, it'll be fine. Regardless. Who needs a scene? Plain colors with the occasional shelf worked for Garfield. No. We'll do it. Fuck it. We will write it down. We'll do it live. Okay, I think I figured it out. Let's see. After 20 years, I finally figured it out. It's just gonna look a little. Oh god, this is gonna look huge. Anyway, but the good news is I don't have to do 2-point perspective. That's the real moral of the story. Don't do 2-point perspective. It's never worth it, and it is stupid. Okay, we've done it. We've made a room. We've made the Roomba. Okay. I feel like that should be shorter somehow. It's fine. Anyway. Let's see. This is 1. Okay, so we're gonna make the next one, which is the detail. So this is the base room, and then this is gonna be windows. We're gonna do windows. Okay. Windows indoors. The good news, like, this is actually how I drew my office, by the way. If you're wondering how I made my office, it's literally just this. It's literally just this. We're gonna do a different color for these. Okay, so if we have, what am I doing? I forgot, I could just use this. Let's see, if you could just behave for a second, that would be great. Oh god, so. Or not. Never mind. I'm an idiot. We're gonna okay. Maybe not that high. Okay, there we go. There we go. Down to here. Down to here. And down to here. I just realized I did something stupid again. I didn't make this a straight line. Damn. Damn. I thought it looked weird. Okay, back up here. Anyway. Okay, so that is the window. To the window. Let me stop. Okay, so this is gonna be a door. So this is gonna be a door. Up that way, and then this is the kitchen, and then this is also going to be a window. This is going to also be a window. Straight down, please. I need you to go. I need you to go straight down. Thank you. Anyway. The poor employees have to wait so long for their Eldritch Dragon boss to drop them a new office into reality. Sometimes it'd be like that. Okay, so that's good. So we got window, door's gonna go here. That's a little too far over. Door's gonna go here. Door's gonna go Door's gonna go. Door's gonna go here. Okay, so the door's gonna go there. And then actually I could just make it parallel now that I think about it. I could just make it parallel. I'm gonna take this door and we're gonna mirror this door right there. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna put the door right there. Let's see. Are these doors all to scale? Probably not. Probably not. Probably not to scale at all. Let's see. Here are that. These. Oh wait, well, I'll come back to that later. And there's that. There, okay. And then so that's gonna be a door. Okay, so door. And this is gonna be the kitchen. Okay, so since that is the kitchen, now we're gonna do... Now we should do furniture. I'm gonna block out the furniture. Let's see. Okay, so now we're gonna do furniture. Alright. Furniture is gonna be my least favorite color of heart. Well, no. We'll just do pale orange. Okay, so that's a door. Amy secretly makes the door not to scale, so her employees always bump their heads at the top, as they should. Okay, so okay, what I should like, I'll make things a bit more to scale. This is just planning things out, by the way. Okay, so make it a little bit wider though. Okay, so this is the fridge. Oh my god, is that gonna keep happening? What? This is gonna mess with me. Oh my god! Like, it seems like it's like, oh, I hate optical illusions. I hate that so much. Oh god. Like, whatever. Anyway, those fridges are about the... I mean, whatever. Wait, make it neon beige. What is neon beige? I was say, what color is that? Okay, go straight up. Thank you. Okay, so we got this here. We got this here. The good news is, like, because I'm only going to be drawing this area from, like, 2 angles, because anything else is a little redundant, so. Here, go that way. So this is your fridge. Okay. So this is the fridge, and then we have, counter. Let's see, so we have the counter. Our counter is usually the same width as refrigerators. Shit. I'm pretty sure they're about the same. Whatever, I'll figure it out. It doesn't have to be that wide anyway. Let's see. So it goes to here. Okay. Then we have the counter. I still only have like one. Wait, this actually, what? Okay, that's gonna bother me. Do I still have someone who shouldn't be here, and that's why it keeps doing that? Okay, hopefully that'll stop. Okay, let me just get rid of all that, because I think there's some mismatching going on there. Okay, so we have... Okay. We fixed it. Okay. So let's see. So we have that. That seems a little bit further out to be a fridge, isn't it? There we go. We'll go there instead. Okay, so that should be fine. What goes into background design? Apparently, all of this. Go. Okay. Like that. That. Nope. I will figure out dimensions later. Let's see. Okay. This feels really thicker to be a fridge. But anyway. Okay, so we got that, and then we got that. That. Up. Back. Let's see. Okay. Back. That way. That way. Can you, like, behave at least a little bit, please? Thank you. And then that way. Swear to God, I'm gonna punch this thing. There we go. Okay, so we got that. Okay. Anyway. Let's play post. Bye-bye. Have a good day at work. Okay, and then we have the upper cabinet. Upper cabinet. Let's see. And we have this up here. Okay. And then we just put this. Nope, nope. You gotta go straight. You gotta go straight up, buddy. Where are you going? It's supposed to just go straight up. Why is it like this? God. I'm going to. Is there like do I have another one hidden somewhere? Like where? What are we doing here? Let's see. Do I like? There should be another one. It's gonna fucking kill me. There we go. That. Let's see. Okay, there. But okay. I'm going to punch something. Okay, so you just gotta go straight over, right? Thank you. Pretty parallel to that. And whatever. There we go. I will sort it out later, because this is just the planning stage. We gotta trust the process. Okay. Okay, good. Ah, indeed, the thing. So anyway, Twitch is trying to ensure the train of you. Yeah, I saw that. They keep saying that, oh, AI is the future, but then they keep trying to force everybody to use it. Like, they keep trying to force everybody to use the stupid thing. I'm like, if it was so great, you wouldn't have to literally try to make me do it. You know? Like, they literally are trying to force everyone to basically use something that nobody wants to use. Like, bro. Also, what, like, and again, I'm pretty sure, like, what Twitch is actually trying to do is basically, like, make it so that their analytics will be better. But no! They're literally making it look like they're trying to steal people's content and whatever. I'm like, what are we doing here? like, ugh. Like, they're like, ah, yes. I'm like, at this point, even if, like, AI was, like, doing anything remotely good, people won't use it because it's just a freaking moral ground now, and I'm like, I'm so tired. Let's see, can it get up here? Yes. I'm gonna go up there. Yes. Oops, wrong thing. But like the whole thing is just freaking just destroying everything because I'm like, can y'all just calm down or something? Like, what are we doing? Yeah, that thing. And then they boast over 1 billion people used it when it was only because it was shoved into their face. Like, that's the thing. Number one, give people a choice because there are people who are gung-ho for this. Let those people donate their data. Don't make it so everyone's got to do it. You know? Don't take people's autonomy, Twitch. Like, that's all you gotta do. Just don't take people's autonomy and people won't be butthurt about it. But no! They're like, what if we just didn't do that? And I'm like, oh my god. Let's see, you're gonna come out here. And we're gonna go over here. To the wall. That's a little too far out. It's a little too far out. And here, we're gonna go... You got... No. Okay, wait. This doesn't feel right somehow. There we go. But yeah, and say if it was useful, a lot of people would just passively use it whenever it's today, next day, next week. But if you shove it down people's faces, and then like, what do you mean like it's going to be useful? Yeah, like, oh, and Kara got scrubbed. No, not Kara. Wasn't that one of the art sites? Wasn't Kara supposed to be one of the art sites? It's supposed to like replace the deviant. It's supposed to replace the deviant. Ugh. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised because it just, like, I don't know, it just didn't seem to have a lot going for it. I'm not gonna lie, you know? Like, it just, I don't know, it just didn't feel like it had a lot going for it, you know? And it was also kind of boring. And I'm like, I think like at this point, I don't know, like, yes, that'll work. Like, I've been thinking about lately, like, especially with the onset of AI and everything, I'm actually slowly coming to the opinion that art's just gonna have to be unprofitable as hell for the next couple of decades. Especially when a streamer talked to a Twitch employee and they said that if they made it opt-in instead of opt-out, no one would actually allow them to be used for AI training, so they know how people don't like AI. Like, it's so freaking annoying. It's so annoying for like no reason, you know? Like, because right now because again, I don't care at the end of the day because people are gonna do what they're gonna do. But what really bothers me about this entire nonsense is just the fact that they're trying to like prove something without actually like looking at the data. Like, there's people who actually like this stuff. Just go find those people. Stop trying to force everyone to do something they don't want to do. Like, come on. Like, stop trying to make everybody do stuff they don't want to do. That's it. That's all you gotta do. You know, but no, they wouldn't be all weird about it. Like, it's ridiculous. Oh, hey there, Cedric Halolo. Welcome in. Thank you very much for the hydrate and the posture check. Because, like, it's starting to become, like, the problem is it's starting to become cool to hate AI on AI now. Like, you never want to make it that it becomes cool. Like, you never want to do that. Like, you never want to make it that it's fashionable to hate on the AI. And that's what they're doing. They're literally making it so, like, you know, like it's cool to do. And so they're wondering, like, oh, why is everyone being terrible to AI? And I'm like, who knows? Because y'all literally made it that it's just cooler to be against the robots now. You know? Like, it has its uses and all that, but, like, they literally are, like, I don't know. it's frustrating because then it's turning into a morality issue now. Like, to be fair, it's kind of always been a morality issue, not gonna lie, but like it's becoming even more of a morality issue now. There we go. It's like, if I wasn't one before, it's definitely one now. You know? Oh, wait, that was not what I intended, but close enough. I don't know, it's like it's frustrating, and I'm just so tired of this entire thing, you know? Them being like, oh, and then they're like, you know, just stop trying to shove it everywhere. Let people choose if they want to interact with it or not. And if they don't, then respect that decision. That as simple as that. Stop trying to force people to do stuff. You know, that's all you gotta do. I'm gonna have so much trouble with this lately. Here we go. Anyway. Yeah, the layoffs are hitting them back, and they're just afraid of losing profit because of buzzwords. Yeah, like it's, I don't know. Like the entire shenanigans is just kind of ridiculous at this point. And then we're just gonna put this back over here. Why do I feel like it's not quite where I want it to go? We got to do. What? Where is everybody pointing at? I'm gonna have to come back and redo my perspective ruler. I just know it. I just know I have to redo my perspective ruler. Like, I can tell I'm gonna have to redo it. Anyway, and then we have a TV. Let's see, and then there's a machine, and then there's your TV. Let's see here. And I'm gonna stop being pretty about it. There we go. There we go. So okay, so we got we got a TV there. There's a TV. Okay. Not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. So we got the entertainment center right there. Hello. Hey there, how's it going? What room is this, by the way? This is the main living room of the house where Evie and the Catboys live. This here, this green door here, that's gonna be the door to the cafe next door. But this is like just the main area. Let's see. Okay, so then we're gonna do furniture 2. Okay, so we're gonna do furniture 2, and I'm gonna make this red so I can tell the difference. Okay. Sorry, I've been silent. Just been working. No, you're fine. You're fine. I took a 4-hour nap. Nice. And now it's close to midnight, and I feel supercharged. Oh, time to be productive. Okay, so this is gonna be where the couch goes. The couch is gonna... Okay, first of all, let me branch this off. Okay, so this is... Oh boy. Okay. So that's gonna go there. Okay. Therefore, so right here is gonna be... So right here is gonna be the couch. Couch. Okay, so this is couch. This is couch. Let's see. This is couch. That's a little too close to that, but I'll figure that out later. So that is couch. This is chair. Let's see. This is. Wait, no. It's supposed to be like a love seat or something. Okay, so this is love seat. So this is love seat. Where are you going? Oh my god, I'm gonna punch something. Okay. Why is it pointing in so many weird directions? I'm gonna eat a sandwich. Whatever. We're just doing this for the sake of. Okay. Whatever. I'll have to redo it later. Okay, so that's chair. So this is going to be side table. So side table is gonna go here. It looks like ass right now. I'll have to fix it later because my I think my perspective thing is off. Okay, so that's gonna be over there. I might have to do this from 2 other angles. Okay, so that's over there, that's over there. And then this has the coffee table. So this is gonna be the coffee table. Okay, the coffee table over there. Okay, so this is like the main thing. Okay. Yeah. And then we have the tree out there. Moving on. Hey there, Takumi. Hello. It's potato couch, not the potato couch. He said I did being productive by coming up with fancy names like usual, so can dress to grab for my story. Okay. Tomorrow I finally go to Daiso, or is that Disney? Okay. The perspective is really off here, but it's okay. We will figure it out. I think what I might have to actually really do is move this stuff out. So first things first, I need to get rid of this because this is pissing me off. Okay. Because for some reason my perspective bar is off so badly. Okay, let's try this again. So you go there, and then you go here. Everything will be off now, but it'll be for the greater good. Okay, so perspective 1, good. So hopefully this will fix that little problem. Okay. Because that was killing me. Okay, so this is the main one. I need to make something for reference. That's why everything's off. Okay. Okay, so now that I have all that, okay, so basically we're gonna turn this off. Okay, so right now the scale is really bad. So we gotta fix that. We gotta fix the scale. Daiso is a Disney, not Disney, is a Japanese craft store. Oh, okay, nice. There's one near my favorite HEB, so I can get there pretty easily, and I'm just waiting for the whole summer to go. Nice. Are you just waiting full summer? Okay. Like, and I miss craft stores so much. Okay, so I think I see the problem here. And the problem is it's a little too far away. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take this, and we're just gonna make it a bit bigger. Align this back up. Okay. I don't need it to be that big. Okay. We're gonna take this little set though, and we're gonna make you. Oh no, stop it. We're gonna take this little set here, and we're gonna put you a little further back. So we're gonna take this. Number 1, make it bigger, and then move it back. Okay. I think having that door there definitely messes things up, so we're gonna just do this. Okay. So I gotta make a person for scale. Oh god. Gee. Daiso big. I wish I could find one. That sounds cool. There's usually a then casually Walmart run because I still need the essentials. Okay. Diffuser necklace. So I could take a shower today if I can't go. Okay. Okay, so what we need is first, let me make a person for scale. Because, that's probably what's throwing things off so badly. Okay, so we're gonna have, person for scale. It's important to, like, just like how it's important to know where north is, it's important to make a person for scale. So this is, we're gonna use one of the cat boys for this, so we're gonna do, this Let's see. Okay. The little cat ears on there. Okay. So now we have a cat. Now we have a cat boy. Okay. Now that we have a cat boy, I can finally make things properly to scale. Because I'm like, oof, this is kind of bad. Okay. All right, so let's fix you up a little bit. Okay. Behold the cat boy. Okay. So let's see. So we have one. Oh god, this is awful. This is very tiny. Okay. All right. For scale. Okay. So we're gonna stick you up there, buddy, so we can basically put you anywhere. Okay. So, because I'm gonna. What was I gonna do? Oh, right. Let's see. And speaking of off, I figured out how to get my hair tangle free. Ooh, that's good. Okay, so we're gonna start close here. Okay, so this is the door. Let's see. And this is the TV. So these things are properly to scale, but nothing else is. Okay. Wow. Let's see. Okay, so the everything up here is to scale. It just gets worse the further back we go. Okay, all right. So we're gonna just do this. We're gonna do that, and we are going to fix these. Jeez. See, the secret turned out to be the hair mask because my Florida aunt had gotten me a container of the stuff scented avocado. Ooh. Hair mask sounds nice, actually. Okay, so I gotta fix the furniture, and that's mainly it. Mainly the furniture. Okay. Let's see. This is gonna be better scale. Okay. The good news is inking this will be a lot easier. So it seems like the base room is fine. We're gonna do the base room. Okay, so the base room seems to be fine. So we'll keep that the same. Yeah. I think the other issue is that this is also too close up. So we're gonna make that a little bit further away. And we're just gonna put this here. And then also put this here. Okay. Okay. Also trying to figure out what I'm gonna eat after this. Since everyone's been eating pizza, I too might partake of the pizza. Like, that actually sounds pretty good. So I too may feast upon the delicious pizza goodness. I'll probably give myself a chicken pizza because that's like my favorite kind. I like chicken pizza. Miss pizza? Wait, what happened? Cass, what happened to your pizza? What happened to your pizza, Cass? I'm gonna just have you that way. I'm gonna have you this way. I think this could probably be a bit... I'll probably keep it nice and short, like that. Let's see. Because I think it's like, what I'll probably do is I'll have to make a through line. That's probably going to be what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to have to make a through line, even though I don't like it, but I must. This ended up being a little bit longer than I anticipated. Ooh, that's a bit uneven. That's a bit uneven. What are we doing here? What? Why do I suspect something stupid just happened here? Oh, I see what I did wrong. I see what I did wrong. Okay. I see what I did wrong. Because I started from that angle, I'm gonna have to actually move it back. Okay, okay. I see. And then right here. Okay. And then let's see. We will go to right here. No. Right here. Just enough know-how to be annoying. Oh. Okay, and then this should probably fix that little problem. Okay. So that fixes that. Yeah, I was wondering what I was doing wrong for a second. Anyway. I've not eaten since 2 months. Oh, damn, that's a long time. Let's see. Next day, when I brush my hair with the HEB run, it should be super easy to brush out. That's good. That's good. I usually just use avocado oil for my hair. So avocado oil and a little bit of castor oil. Like that's what I end up using because like castor oil keeps my hair a bit more moisturized longer. I'm so tempted to do a visitation to the museum because they're showing off clothing there, but then remembered my friends would be busy. Damn. Let's see, that should fix it. Does it fix it? Okay. It's a little less convoluted. Good, good. Seems a little too. Let's see. Seems a little bit. Okay, so. See, let's see. Okay. Okay. So this is gonna be the door. So this is gonna be the door. Okay. So that's gonna be the door there. And so this is base, and then we're gonna do doors and windows. So doors, windows. So to keep everything even, I'll probably have to make the doors the same size, just to not piss me off. Hey Ronan, hello. I am designing a room and it has been a bit of a nightmare. How art thou? Okay, so we have the Catboy for scale. And it usually goes like right up here. And then we're just, I got my neck itches. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Not Dorian. Let's see. Be a little wider. Okay, so this, we have the door. The door is the door. So we have the door to the pantry. Okay, so we have the door to the pantry. Let's see, and then to keep things in proper scale, and we're gonna just turn this off for a second. Okay, and so we're just gonna go straight over here. Where's the other door? We're gonna go straight over here. Okay, so then when I do that, let's see, here's your door. Okay. Like that. And then I'm gonna get rid of that. Crap! Didn't mean to do that. I forgot. I need both of these. Crap. Crap. Okay, and then we need the other line for the other part. So we can keep them both in proper scale. Ugh. Those are hard. Okay. We're just gonna... There we go. There. Okay. And now we have 2 matching doors. So hopefully this will keep everything in proper scale this time. Because now we have... God, did I just delete the entire door? Oh my god. Stop! I'm gonna fight you. I'm gonna fight you. I'll fight you. Why does it keep doing that? Oh, I am gonna fight you so hard. Stop it! Okay, thank you. You know what? We're just gonna leave that alone. We're gonna leave that alone. Okay, so door. I'm feeling sorry it's been, sorry it's been a nightmare. It's fine. Like, that's just kind of how it is with backgrounds, which I should probably be saving those. Teehee. We're gonna just put you in, comic backgrounds. And we're gonna save this as, let's see, CBC 2026, CBC living room 1. There you go. Man, it should be kind of bad if I did all that and I just didn't even save it. Also, thank you for the care combine stretch. I don't know what my posture's doing and I drink water. Okay. So now that we have the door, actually, I'm gonna move the door. So now that we have the door, I would like to move the door. So I'm gonna move the door. Now that I know what the scale is supposed to be of the stupid door. Okay. So now that I know what the scale is of the door, we're gonna move the door over. Right there. Okay. Let's see, so we will move the door. What? I'm gonna beat the shit out of this door. Okay, so come on, thank you. Jeez. Wait, what is it? To erase intersection, whole line. I think it should just be erase touched areas. Weird. Anyway. Blah, 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 whatever. Okay, so we have done that. Let me merge this down. Okay, so I've successfully moved the door. Take a shot of water every time it says the door. No! Don't do that! Your liver will not be okay. Okay, so we've done it. So we've done it. So now that we have this, I'm going to just measure out a little bit more so I can keep all of them in check. So we're gonna just do this. We're gonna go down to here. Let's see. Water, not alcohol. Oh, right. You can still get water poisoning. Did you know that? You can actually still get water poisoning, weirdly enough. Okay. And then we're gonna just push this down to here. So that way, all of my doors can actually be a proper scale. Yay. Okay. So now, we're gonna just stick you in here. Oops, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Okay, so this is gonna be here, but this here is a double door. We're gonna have a double door. Okay, what are you doing? I need to snap. Thank you. Okay. We keep all those there, and then that should keep this in check. Okay, because it is a double door, we're gonna go ahead and split you in half. Because this is a sliding door. Anyway. That's no BRB. Okay. Okay, so we got... Okay, so... Now I know... Oh, wow. Okay, so this definitely keeps things in scale so much better. Okay. Cool. Cool. Okay. And... So with that being taken care of... So the doors are good. So now I can add my windows. So for Windows, let's see. So if it goes like up to here. Okay, so Windows shall be a nice brighter. It'll be a brighter blue. Okay. And so for those, we're gonna do the get rid of that, and we're gonna use the guideline of halfway. Halfway. So we're gonna use half. And then we're gonna use half again. So that way I can keep everything to scale. It's like I have a very bad habit of not keeping things to scale, and then my backgrounds look really stupid. Okay. And then... okay. So that way I can make sure that everything stays right. There we go. Okay, cool. Yes. Okay, and this is gonna be the height line. Okay. We're gonna also no, locking won't do anything good. So that way I can make sure my furniture doesn't get too tall, because that's the other issue I was starting to have. Okay. Gale, you're not here? Oh, okay. Where are you then? If you're not here, where are you? Where art thou? Anyway. Okay, so that's that. So now I can finally add my windows. So for windows, hit a window, hit a wall. Let's see. Okay, so for windows, something feel a little bit off there. Whatever. Okay. So these basically take up the entire area. Let's see. I think I might add some like shelving up there for them. Oh dear, it's happening again. There we go. Yeah. Biscuitry. Okay. I might have to do something about... I think there's something wrong with my snap. Let me actually go and see how my snap is doing. Snap, 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 snap. Snap to... not special rulers. Let's see. Snap to grid. Snap to canvas edge or inner border. I'm not sure about that. Rulers, yeah. Maybe not. Oh. I'm gonna turn off all these extra snaps and see if this helps, because the snap is getting on my nerves. Okay, so hopefully that did not work. That did not work. Fuck. Okay. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, so that's that window, and then we have this window here. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna add some shelving for them to just chill at. Because I feel like that, because they're cats, they have, even though, yeah, they're cat boys, but they probably would want to have some, like, place to perch at. So I'll probably give them that. Okay, so we got giant monster windows for some reason. Now that I think about it, there should be, like, another window, like, up here. Put another window up here. Because they like having lots of lights. Okay. Because they like having lots of light, so they'll probably have these big ass windows right there. Let's see. Actually, let me chop this in half. Because I'm gonna put something else over here. Okay, let me put something else over there. Probably over here too. Let's see. I'll also just chop this in half too. Okay. So that way, we're gonna give them... There we go. I think that's a bit better, because having those windows be a little bit too big was a bit much. Okay. And... yeah, I'll probably just put a little cubby over here for them. Okay, so we got that. Actually, if that's the case, we're gonna come back down here and we're gonna add a little bit. We're gonna add a little bit over here. So we're gonna just do. We're gonna add this. And then we're gonna probably add just a little bit much here. Because a lot of this is based off of an older version of the comic, and I think that I can definitely add stuff that wasn't there before, so I don't have to really worry about it. Okay, and we're just gonna go up, 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 up. And we're gonna pull this out. We're just gonna add this in here. Okay. Let's see. And then you go over here, and then you come down. Nope, nope. And you come up. Where are we going? Oh, it wasn't high enough. Ah, whatever. I can fix that. Let's see here. Here. And then this can go back down there. Whatever. You ever think about Hot Pockets? I think about Hot Pockets. Hot Pockets are delicious. I do be a fan of the Hot Pocket. They're quite nice. Okay, that'll probably be a little cubby for them, and that'll probably be a nice little cubby over here. Once upon a time, I ate some cheese, but the cheese didn't agree with me. The song makes no sense. Anyway, I'm currently drawing a black hole woman to test my drawing capabilities. Good. It's nice to test things out every once in a while, you know? To see what, like, kind of how far you've come. It's always really good to do that. I need to do that more. There's actually a character I've drawn, like, I think twice, and I'm kind of curious to see what this character will look like in my current art style. His name is Trey. His hair is blue. That's all there is to it. There is not very much to him. There's not very much to him at all. I feel like it should be. Nah, it's fine. I'll come back and probably deal with that. But for now, okay. I like the added, the little added things for the cubbies. And back, elaborate on water poisoning. Okay, so I forgot what the actual overall thing is called, but you can get water poisoning or poisoning from water dioxide. Even though they say you should, like, you know, drink 8 glasses a day, you can basically become overhydrated, where basically you flush your system too much with too much water. That's basically what it does. Is it basically like that? Like, I have to look into it, but yeah, you can get water poisoning. It's something that can kill you. It's one of those, you don't have to drink 8 glasses a day. Basically, drink as long as you're thirsty, but you know, if you're not thirsty, you don't have to keep drinking. You don't have to keep drinking if you are not actually thirsty. You know, that's kind of more what that is. Noted, I will limit myself to a bottle if I can. Like, I think because so many people are under drinking that they just don't think about how the opposite happen too. Okay, now we're gonna do furniture. Let's see. Furniture. Okay. Yeah, I did hear about it once. It doesn't happen very often since people are so allergic to water, but it is definitely something that can affect you. It's just basically just kind of drink in moderation, like everything else. Drink in moderation, and you should be fine. Like, that's always just the thing. Just you know, just drink in moderation, and you'll be good. Okay, so this is gonna be where that's gonna go. As for this is gonna be... Let's see. Because I think the kitchen is probably only gonna be this big. Yeah. So the kitchen is only really gonna be this big, I think. So kitchen is this big. Living room is gonna be this big. Let me scoot back. Okay, so this should be a lot more proportional to what I need. This should be a lot more proportional. Okay, so let's get this party started. So we're gonna go ahead and do... Okay, so we're gonna do the countertops. We're gonna do the refrigerator and the countertops. Okay. Remember, we have our Catboy for scale. We have our Catboy for scale. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. I want to look like... wait, they're usually a little bit taller than the door. Okay, and then we have here... right there. Okay, there should be enough. Okay, and then we have the side of the refrigerator. Yeah, it's not very common, but it still happens, and it's still weird. Like, because again, not many people really think it's something that is actually capable, because you hear so much about people being dehydrated versus actual hydrated. So, and I think like that's kind of why people just don't know that it's a thing. It's not the fridge, and then actually, now that I think about it, most people's things are a little bit shorter than that, actually. Okay, so this is gonna be the counter. There's gonna be the counter. You know what? Just for the sake of simplicity, and it kind of doesn't matter anyway, we're just gonna make it the same length. We're just gonna do it like that. And then we're gonna just put this right here. Alright. And then... it doesn't tell hello at all. But yeah, the moral of the story, drink water, but don't drink so much water you will become bloated. Just don't do it. Yeah, because I think these are at least a slightly taller than refrigerators. Oh, I see what keeps happening. I wonder if that's why that keeps happening. Oh. I wonder if it's trying to snap to itself. Let me stop. Okay. And then we just put you here, and then you go there, and then you go here, and you go... Oh, you keep trying to snap to yourself. Oh. Oh, let me stop. Stop it. It feels wrong about that. It feels super wrong about that. Okay. Will it let me? Yes, it will. Hang on, I'm just thinking about Bobberan. You know, like, sometimes, like, my borderline boomerness comes out in the weirdest places where I'm being like, ah, yes, Bobberan. That was a very weird song. Now that I think about it, it was a very weird song. Like, a lot of, like, songs from, like, the, whatchamacallit. Like a lot of songs from like the Beach Boys or whatever. Like a lot of those are just kind of bizarre if you think about them a little bit too much. Why does this feel so? Yep, there's the problem. Okay, because I'm like, I'm pretty sure they can't be that thick, but here we are. Here we are. And this is why we have to have guidelines. This is why. Okay, so let's see. So if you go here, and then that goes here. Okay, good. And then we have the upper cabinet that goes here. And I feel like that should be a little bit longer. A little bit more. There we go. Yes. Yes. Okay. And then we erase this line here. Take care of this. We take care of that. What was I talking about? I don't remember. I forgot what I was talking about yet again. Like I just straight up forgot. Oh, I should have kept this. I should have kept it. I should have kept it. I should have kept it. Oh well. There we go. And then this comes back this way. And I should probably have this continue to go up, and then you come back this way. Does that work? This is a nightmare. Like, I'll be so glad when I'm done, because backgrounds are like the number one most terrible thing you can work on, and it makes everything shitty by default. I feel like that's just not right. I feel like that wasn't right at all. Because it wasn't! Anyway. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is already looking better. Let me take a look at the last one. Ooh, boy. Oh, wow. That... Oh, that scaling was so bad. Oh, God, that was some bad scaling there. See, this is why everyone needs to have their own Catboy for scale. So you too will not make the horrifying mistake of making it everything just weirdly out of scale. Jeez, like that was so bad. Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna go here and go here. Like that was just awful. It was awful, I say. I can't wait to compare this to my previous one. Okay, we're gonna just do this straight across, and we're gonna go straight up. Straight up. And we'll go on from there. Anyway. Soy milk! Oh God. Red Panda. Oh, wait, we got rated? Oh, shit. Oh, hey there, Amio. Well, welcome in. Hey there, Raiders. My name is Semi Enigma. I'm an Dragon Mom boss. Thank you very much for joining me today. I am making a comic background because I secretly hate myself. How are you? I hope you are doing well. What were you up to? Similar, yeah. I don't know why the sound doesn't isn't existing. Let's see. Pretty for me booty. What gives scurvy? Not the scurvy. Not the scurvy. Oh, joke's on you. I have an orange somewhere. Or maybe a lemon. I don't know. Probably a lemon. Oh, fun fact, everybody. Speaking of lemons, guess what? Guess what? I have a 5-year-old lemon in my house. I have a 5-year-old petrified lemon in my house. I'm doing pretty good. Was doing art. Nice. Amy made me discovered I don't like being called a good boy in the mommy voice. Well, good for you that I can't do the mommy voice at all. Self-discovery stream. Ah. Yeah, I actually can't do the mommy voice, so you're safe. Let's see. We actually made it and specifically bred lemon with the citron. Yes. Yes. I have a 3-year-old petrified lemon in my house. It's an organic lemon from like my former boss's my boss has lemon trees, and he brought us free lemons, and I was going to eat this lemon, but I forgot about it, and instead of rotting, it petrified. So we just have this petrified lemon that we don't know what to do with it. God didn't give us lemons, so we are our creator, and God is fearful of our lemons, I see. I do have a 3-year-old lemon. I forgot to eat it. I just straight up forgot to eat it, not gonna lie. I forgot to eat the stupid lemon, and now it's just there forever. Like, we just have this gosh darn lemon now, and it's just in the house. I wasn't expecting to ever. Yeah, I didn't know I thought it would just rot or something, but no, we got a straight up petrified lemon. It's just in there, living its life. And I'm like, okay, well, we have a petrified lemon. That's weird. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know what to do about this petrified lemon. I'm gonna gotta go slumber now. Farewell. Okay, bye-bye. There were some touch cheese ass lores. Oh god. Okay, but you have a good time. Thank you very much, anybody, for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. So yeah, today we have learned I have a petrified lemon. It's like, come all to see the Semi's petrified lemon. But yeah, I just straight up forgot about it, not gonna lie. And so like, it's like, and the thing is, it's not hidden or anything. It's in plain sight. It's like on our, it's not even on, it's like on a, it's on a fruit holder in our house. It's just this freaking petrified lemon, just living. It's just there, and I'm like, oh no. It's like my roommate's like, oh hey, what are we gonna do about this lemon? And I'm like, what lemon? And she's like, yeah, you know, this random lemon you brought home. And I'm like, oh crap, I forgot about that thing. Shit. Well, is it Ron? She's like, and she literally like knocks on the thing and says, no, actually, it's still, it's actually kind of still good. And I'm like, oh. Well, I don't know what to do with it. And so it's just hanging out in our house, being a petrified lemon. So, yeah. It's a Wimpy Kid reference. Oh! I can't sleep now. What are you talking about? Go rest. Go lay down. Count the sheep that are slowly trying to take over your house. Let's see. Not quite that high. Actually, usually this stuff is actually a little bit on the lower side, isn't it? Usually it's only up to the knees. I don't know where I found my baguette, but it's probably somewhere. It's probably somewhere in Texas. I just that's not a straight line. I know it's not a straight line. Why do you hate me? Why do you hate me, Jeffrey? Thank you. Okay. Anyway. I have to go to bed. Have a good stream. Thank you very much, Amy. You have a great stream as well. Well, great rest. It's almost 3 a.m. Go to bed, all of you. Oh my god. It's late. It's late. Go to bed. Bed is good for you. They're like, you can't make me go to bed. I'm an adult. I don't. It's like, sleep is good for you. Gotta sleep. Hey, we're gonna do like that. There we go. I know it's a little bit jank, but we will make this work. We'll make this work. We will do it. Once upon a time. Okay, close enough. Blah, 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 blah. Ostrom. It's just 11:35. Who sleeps that way anyway? I'm pretty sure plenty of people sleep. Don't worry, I'm here at 6:35 p.m. I can't. Okay, this is good. This is good. Definitely better scale. Definitely better scale. And then we're gonna do furniture 2. Oh shit. And then we're gonna do furniture 2. If I could just pick the right layer type, dang. Vector layers. Okay. And this is gonna be 2. So we got furniture 2, so we're gonna just lower your opacity just a smidge. Just a smidge. I forgo an important aspect. I see. Okay. Okay. So now that we've done that, we're gonna do the second layers of furniture. Okay. Let's see. I know I should just trust the process and actually just use you know, one, I should just use like one layer for everything, but I, dear viewer, am a coward. And I will do no such thing. It's like, there is no way I'm gonna just use one freaking layer. Heck no. No. Not me. You're not gonna get me with that one layer nonsense. Hell no. Who do you think I am? Let's see. And then we're gonna just take you. We're gonna pop you up here. And then we're just gonna pop you over here. Gonna pop you over here. Okay, cool. 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 Nope. There we go. Perfect. Imagine sleeping. What if you only did one? I would scream if I ever did the one layer challenge, because I use like a minimum of 50 layers. There would be no way that I would be able to just sustain myself with just one layer. I would scream and then probably die. Be like, Tammy, what if you did? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing the one layer challenge. I refuse. I will throw a pomegranate before I do that. In my art, if a layer is a grain of rice, then you solve some world hunger. Yeah, I can't do it. I can't just do one layer. Like, I would scream. Be like, if I had to do everything in one layer, I would, oh god. Like, I can't even imagine. I can't even imagine how horrifying that would be. Oh my god, just the thought of it just makes me itchy. You're like, ah, yes, the one layer. I'm like, oh, hell no. Hell no. It's like that one song, hell no, to the no. Like, that would be me. That would be me. Just, hell no, to the no. That would be how I felt about it. There would be an obesity crisis in Africa. Oh god. Like, just the very idea of like just not being able to like use at least 20 layers. Like, because I can easily get up to like 100 layers. I would scream. I would scream. I'd go home. I'd never return ever again if I ever had to do that. Like, it's one of those things you could not pay me. You could not pay me to do that. Like, no one could pay me to do the one layer challenge. I don't know. It could be worse. How could it be worse than one layer of horror? Anyway. One day I'll stop breaking into song, but that day is not today. How's he keep doing that? Why? Why do you hate me? Anyway. Entertainment center. Okay, cool. You could be drawing on the wrong... Well, the thing is, drawing on the wrong layer is nowhere near as bad as doing everything on one layer. Well, Spider-Verse got leaked. Oh, no! I didn't even watch it. Okay, I've never watched the original Spider-Verse, so I don't know what's good. I don't know what's good, fam. I don't know. I feel like it should be... No, not in it. Oh, why don't I just do this? Crap. Crapola. Crapola. Oh, wait. Wait. Yes! Success! Technically. Anyway. Yeah, I never watched the original Into the Spider-Verse or the other one. I've never watched either of them. Not because I don't want to, it's because I keep forgetting to. Being 100%, I keep forgetting that that's even a thing. I really should just watch into the Spooderverse, but I straight up forgot. If I'm keeping it 100%. Let's see. And then we have the TV. We have the TV. Might as well just go all the way over. Yep. Like I'm like, I see all the memes to it and everything, but I should forget. I keep forgetting that it's even a thing. Okay, that should work. So that is the TV. That is the TV. The original is peaked and nice other actor drama, but it's nice. Okay. Like, I don't know. What? Wait, when's the next movie night? When's the next movie night? It might be nice to y'all and actually watch a good movie for once instead of forcing you guys to watch Catch Up Vampires for the 20th time. When is the next movie night, and will I be in town? It's not tomorrow. Okay, because it's on the first month. It's on the first Saturday of every month, so it's the 5th. So how about on the 5th we watch Into the Spider-Verse? How does that sound? Yeah, it's monthly. Yeah, the 5th. So you want, like, how about this, everybody? Let's watch Into the Spider-Verse on the 5th so I can see what the deal is. How does that sound? Okay, this looks good. This looks good. Sounds good? Okay. We gotta watch a good movie every once in a while to give you a false sense of security. So that way you'd be like, oh, maybe she isn't the worst person ever. She finally let us watch something good. Okay. As long as I keep in mind that... Okay, so this is... What's this here? So... this here is as tall as we need to get. Okay. You're like, oh my gosh, we're gonna actually watch a good movie for once. Well, wonders never cease. Okay, so this is gonna be the couch. Gonna be the this is the love seat. This is the love seat. 1 second. Let me bring the cat boy over. Let me bring the cat boy over for scale. Is she? Let's bring him over for scale. Okay. Okay. So let's bring him on over. So that way, okay, so that's the door. Okay, so here is the love seat. It's gonna be a bit bigger. Let's see. So is that way? So you're like You're like, let's see. You're like right here. Nicolas Cage is in it. Oh my god, not Nicolas Cage. I mean, I do actually like Nick Cage. Is he the one that made it a problematic? Is it his fault? Did he do something stupid? Or has he been stupid all along? I vote for he was stupid all along for 200. It's just like, who's the controversy today? Like, I vote for you were stupid all along for 300. Let's see. Okay, so that's good. I tell when we finish. Okay, that's fine. He sounds good. Okay, so this is as high as it needs to get. So it could be right here. Okay, that goes there. Okay. And this is love seats. Okay, I just have to do the general blocking of it. Okay, good. Okay, so blocking complete. Why do I feel like that's off for some reason? It feels like it is. Okay. There we go. And I'm over in the okay. Don't worry, I will free you eventually, and then you guys won't hear from me for a week. For I will not be here. I will not be here. I guess I'll stream week after next. Yeah, week after next. So that's the love seat. Feels like it should be shorter, actually. Let's make it shorter. There we go. Not quite that short. Right here. There we go. Perfect. There we go. Get rid of that. Yeah, that definitely works a lot better. Because that's the thing about love seats is that they're supposed to be, like 2-seaters only. So it's supposed to be way smaller. Okay. Well, whatever. Okay, cool. Why are you like this? There we go. Anyway. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, Nick Cage did the dumb. He probably did the dumb. As is tradition. Okay, and then we're gonna have the culch. We're gonna have the culch. It goes up to like right here. We're having it like right there a little bit. Like that. Because it has to be good enough to sleep on. Okay. There we go. Yeah. That, like that, and like that. Okay, good. We're almost done with the blocking. I'm so happy about that because this furniture is really hard to do. Furniture is really hard to do, y'all. Like, y'all have no idea how annoying furniture is. Furniture is like the worst possible thing to deal with whenever you're doing any type of, like if you're doing any type of anything, like furniture makes things really annoying. Okay, so that's the sofa. What are these backgrounds you speak of? They are for a comic. I'm doing a relaunch of a comic called Cowboy Cafe, and this is one of the areas where the Catboys live. They basically live in this like a large open area. they have a caretaker. Her name is Evie. She basically is hired by her technically not aunt to come and basically make sure they don't get themselves thrown into a drain or something. Okay. Let's see, that's that. Let's get rid of the guy for a minute. Okay, let me make the coffee table. I gotta make the coffee table. Do they have a potato couch? They technically do, but it's upstairs. There's this is the living room and kitchen area. There's a loft that they actually stay in that's upstairs. I've never actually drawn their little loft, but they have like a bunch of little bean bags up there that they like to frolic around on or whatever. Okay, and then let me just do the coffee table. I gotta do the coffee table. Let's see, we're gonna do a coffee table, which is not gonna be very high at all. Okay, no, there's a bit of crossover. There we go. And like over there. Wait, let me do a third one. Here we go. So now I don't have to worry about it. So we got the coffee table. There, and it doesn't go up very high. God, why is everything so crooked around here? There we go. Yeah, but basically as for where they live, this is like their main house. They just they work next door in the cafe, which is attached because there's no way we're gonna trust these guys to go down the street right now. And they just live their adorable catboy lives, just, I don't know, busting tables. It's like they're busting tables like they bust crime. Let's see, I will deal with that later. There we go. There we go. And that is the table. There, now just like think about that. Oh shit, no. Now think of like that one System of a Down song, but like Chop Suey, but every single time instead of saying the lyric, they just say table instead, and it's really funny. Like they're just screaming table, and it's just like the funniest crap I've ever seen. It's just like table, table. Oh god, damn it! No, I did this on the wrong layer. I hate myself. There we go. Damn. That's really good. If it's one thing, it's another, and it's another. You stop clipping to yourself, please. I kind of need this. Okay. Okay, whatever. Okay, good. Coffee table. Honestly, I don't think I need an extra chair over there. I think it'll be too crowded, so I think I'm gonna leave it alone. Because we also have these cute little cubbies. Okay, so man, looking at like, okay, so this is the original scale, right? And this is like the new scale. Wow, there's a big difference between these. Like, oh man, like the fridge is like the size of a tiny country. Jesus. Okay, anyway. So that's that. Do I want to actually let's see, because technically, now, for now, just for the sake of readability, we'll keep it nice and open. Okay. All right, this has helped so much. But yeah, they like wide open spaces so they could just roam around and eat pudding or whatever. Oh wait, I forgot to put the and if you are curious, they are alchemical chimeras, so they're very much a very confusing existence, to be quite honest. Their creator literally just kind of did not have much thought whatsoever put into their existence. So any ethics, please see your local I was gonna say your local member of law enforcement, but they can't help you. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, they are. They're some simple dudes. They're very much like, you know, they're just cat enough to be annoying. That's the easiest way to describe them, is that they're just feline enough to be annoying. Like, they'll steal cat food and whatever. If you don't pay attention to them, they will steal the cat food. Absolutely. Let's see. And then depending on their temperament, they can get very, they can get territorial. They can also steal things. They're kind of klepto-ish. Very klepto-ish. There you go. Oops. Yeah. They could be a little bit klepto, you know. Yeah, they're just kind of everywhere. They're just kind of everywhere. And they're literally just kind of made whenever their creator gets bored. So there's literally no like divine reason for why these guys even exist. It's just like, I feel like making a cat boy today, and that's basically where they come from. Yeah. I'm just gonna do this just so for the sake of everything here. There we go. Okay, and that's the end table. And Truce of Thoughts 1. What? Oh, thank you very much for the care combo. I stretch. I forgot what my posture's doing. And yes. Okay, good. So that's that. Okay. Nice. Nice. Oh, I gotta do the overhead lights. That was the other thing. I just imagine. They're probably like this. At these intervals. Let's see. Anyway. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I got my second pair of pants haven't arrived, so I messaged the seller and if they've been shipped yet and they're in the middle of the night. What the? Weird. Not the intrusive thoughts. Okay. For now, this is what we will do. We shall do this. Oops. Nope. Right up here. Ow! Stop it. Close enough. We'll solve it later. Anyway. But, we'll probably stop here. Because I'm slowing down because of the sheer nightmare of all this nonsense earlier. But I think this is actually pretty good blocking-wise, for the background. Because I have to do this room from, like, 2 other angles, just so I don't have to draw them again later. But this has definitely been some really nice progress. We're not making the back roofs. Anyway. No, though I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to stick Ginger in the back rooms. That would be really funny. Anyway. But that's, we're gonna go ahead and stop for now. I know it's a bit earlier than usual, but again, I still have a lot of stuff I have to plan for my business trip. So that's stressing me the F out. So I'm gonna go ahead and work on that, give myself a pizza, you know. Because you're like, Sammy, when are you leaving? I'm leaving tonight. So, you ever consider making 3D models? I can, but my computer cannot handle it. That's actually the problem, is that my computer cannot handle 3D at this time because I'm on a laptop. It's not fun. It's alright, make sure to take care of yourself. I shall. Yeah, I'm gonna be, I'm getting on a jet plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be back. Let me start it. Anyway. And so you mean later? Okay. So let's go ahead and save this 20 times, and then we're gonna go ahead and go back to the other screen. Okay. So let's go on over. Just saying. What up? What up? What up? Okay. Oh, that was a lot of work, but worth it. It was worth it. It was worth it. I'm glad I like took the time to actually just straight up consider how in the heck all this is supposed to work. All right. Stinky, how dare you? Get out of here. You're related to them, probably. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna be traveling tonight on a plane. I'm gonna be out of town for like a week straight, so I will not be able to stream next week. But I will be back again on the I'm doing good. I will be back. I'll be back on the 23rd. So I'll be back as of the 23rd. If you talk to me on Discord, I probably won't be able to be active there either, just because of the time difference, and I will be tired from work because I'm not going on vacation. I'm doing work. But yeah, so if you were watching the VOD, I hope you enjoyed. If you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Make sure to be good behaving. Don't eat a horse. Normally I stream on Wednesdays and Fridays at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time American, just not next week. Yeah. Okay, that should be everything. All right, I'm gonna go double check my packing list to make sure I didn't forget the soap or something. Don't donate a horse to me. Anyway. Hostile bye bye Semio. I'm done. See you later.